This is how you see yourself, Virgo. This is beautiful, gorgeous, strong, powerful energy. Are you finally stepping into your power? Hey there, Virgo. How are ya? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. And welcome back to 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Virgo. We're going to start off with an oracle. An oracle deck. Get one card out of here to set the tone of the reading. It's a general reading. So take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Virgo placements wherever you have Virgo in your chart. So that's funny. As I turn the deck over, I noticed this one, crystals, and as I shuffle, it's coming out. Achievement. Virgo, do you see your achievements? Do ya? Or are you on to the next, and don't really sit in what you've achieved thus far? Interesting. Bottom of the deck, infinity. Unlimited potential, Virgo. Now, your unlimited potential, that really speaks to me on anything's possible. Absolutely, 100% anything is possible. So let's get to the tarot and see. I almost feel this is, no. We'll see if that one, well, now I want to see what it is. Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords comes up again. She was meant to come out, but the way she sat in my hand, I'm going to shuffle her back in, and we will just see what the tarot has. All right. Look at this, Virgo. First card out. The Sun. Ooh, that's because the crossing energy is that Four of Swords. You're taking time for yourself. You're resting. Maybe to enjoy the sunshine, enjoy your happiness, your joy. Oh, it's a fun sort of energy. Interesting. I'm going to take this one. Higher self. Cards just want to come out. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Your higher self. It's almost like a warning card of if you rest, if you sit too long in this Four of Swords, you might become apathetic. You might become meh. Like, I don't even want to go outside anymore. And this Five, your focus and foundation is this Five of Cups. This emotional disappointment. In the past, the Knight of Swords. In the future, justice. How do you see yourself? The King of Swords. Funny how that Queen came out and you see yourself as the King of Swords. Other people see you as not only seeing, creating, they see you as the Ace of Pentacles, golden opportunity. Hope and or fear, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Cups. The potential outcome is the Queen of Cups. Now, this Wheel of Fortune is your hope and or fear. That speaks to me that you know that all that you've gone through, all the disappointments, all of that energy of what's the point, that meh, Four of Cups energy is all faded. So you, I believe, gain access to that Queen of Cups, that unconditional love, that unconditional kindness, that unconditional, it's in all of us, but in you, Virgo, in particular. You're very kind, very thoughtful. Even if underneath it might turn into resentment when it's not reciprocated. That's where this Justice card comes into play, that balancing out what you give and what you receive. And if you're not receiving as much as you give, you might want to pull back. King of Swords, and step into that fact, King of Swords, and cut out all that you do not need. The bottom of the deck, and not what you might not see, the Seven of Swords. Yes, indeed, Virgo. You might not see, oh, I'm getting right into this. And I just realized as I'm looking at that crystals card, I did not read that crystals, that achievement. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just gonna get back to that. Number 9 could mean something to you, Virgo. I'm busting ahead here. I'm just going to read the sort of Cole's notes of this. Recognition for your work. Absolutely. It's what I said. In the public eye. Are you, Virgo? The successful completion of a project, graduation, engagement, milestone, celebration, positive results from hard work and mastery. Virgo, it's you. And then 43, that which you might not see. 43 could mean something for you, Virgo. And we're just going to read the Cole's notes of this one as well. Multiple possibilities, time to expand. Avoid self-sabotage, Virgo. An ongoing situation. So if you have an ongoing trying situation, that which you might not see, don't let it don't self-sabotage. Ooh, 7 of Swords, self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage yourself, Virgo. No, 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 no. Not with all the hard work that you've already put into something. It could be multiple things, right? So let's see what the Sun has to say. Let's get some clarifiers. Clarifying the Sun. Why is the Sun here for? Well, I shouldn't even ask why. We all should have the Sun come out as the first card, right? Let's take a look. Queen of Cups, last card. And the Page of Wands. Are you curious about your psychic abilities, your powers? Are you curious about the power of kindness? Are you curious about taking a look at things through the lens of love rather than the lens of fear or resentment or hate or separation? Because again, let's remember, this is what the powers that be want us to be in the lower frequencies, right? They don't want us to rise above 500. 500 is that sort of when those energies change into hope, into love, into peace of mind. Yeah. 4 of Cups. So it seems to me you're curious about where your happiness comes from. You're curious about your kindness, curious about your love, curious about who deserves your love, your time and affection. Yes, indeed. And your higher self is warning you of apathy, warning you of like, meh. And the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, for me, it's battling. It's taking that 5 of Swords, which is thoughts and of the mind, and it's manifest in your real life. So it's other people's unsolicited opinions. But when you listen to other people's unsolicited opinions, I can guarantee you've thought those things of yourself, Virgo. And that's just a person who is relaying to you, and especially when you talk about, simulation theory, this is you manifesting that opinion of yourself or those thoughts in real form, in real time. That person is now coming at you and you've already thought of it 100 times over. 7 of Swords. Now, just be aware of it, right? This is your higher self making you aware of your worries with the 9 of Swords, of your worries. Whatever it is that you worry about. If you are single and don't have someone in your life, I'm worried that no one will love me. I will not have love, so on and so forth. Well, guess what, Virgo? That's exactly your master manifestor. That's exactly what you are going to end up with. And yet, I have the Queen of Cups twice. Now, this is cardinal. Queens are cardinals. So this is Cancer energy. And the season is soon approaching us. And what are you worried about? There's a piece of me that wants to just know, what are you worried about what other people think, other people's opinions in the comments, trolls in the comments, trolls in your socials. Is it when you really don't care about what they think? Or do you? 7 of Swords. This is where you have to get real with yourself. And that 4 of Swords, that crossing energy, that resting of the mind, that resting of those worries, 9 of Swords, the resting of the opinions of others or those around you. It's almost like you're putting it to rest is what I'm really hearing, Virgo. You're putting it to rest, to really take a look at what makes you happy. And with the Page of Wands, you're curious. Some of you might not even know what makes you happy. When do I feel happiest? Am I overworked? Do I fall victim to that perfectionist energy that Virgo does hold? That my mother has a Virgo moon, and there was one thing she always said, and that was, there's always room for improvement. Yes, but that can sort of set you on that cycle of nothing's ever good enough. And so I really battle, especially with here, the channel, the reads that I do. There's good messages in every single read. And when I edit and when I listen to the messages and see the cards, I can read it in a different way. There's a piece of me that one day wants to go back and sort of have reactions to my own videos of how I would read it now, years later, of how I would read it, how I read it then, and I've recorded it, and it is what it is, but then what I see now in that read and how it applies to now. This is something I might do in the future, but not to Seven of Swords criticize myself and to get down on myself, but to really show and how one's mind does change with time, with experience, with because this is something I've never done before, right? As an example. And then it brings us down into this emotional disappointment. Emotional disappointment happens with sort of self-criticism, self-critical thoughts. And then you feel bad, you feel sad about what it is that you've done, where you're at. It's all faded. You have to go through these things. Maybe you were here and your purpose is to imprint or to learn how to not be so hard on yourself. And that's why you've come back here incarnated as a Virgo. Maybe. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. For some of you, you're holding on, you got a penny pinch. Like the times are, and it could be a time that you're wise to do so, right? But I really feel you're holding on to emotions, maybe resentment, self-deprecating thoughts or expectations that no longer serve you. 4 of Wands. There's a real feeling, Virgo, of this disappointment. Are you disappointed at home? Is there something at home that you might need to communicate in a loving way? Queen of Cups. That you're worried about. Maybe you're worried about your finances. Maybe you have to downsize. Maybe you have to, start selling off extra things that you have in your home. Have a yard sale. Get the kids involved if you have children. eBay it, right? Start selling on eBay or around, I don't know, there's something local. It starts with a K. What is it called? Oh, Kijiji. Like, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. I've never really used it, or I knew of it. But especially being offline for so many years, I would literally just have a yard sale. There's 4 of Wands. If there's something that isn't sitting well with you at home, Virgo, this is you having to express it and expressing it in a loving way. Expressing it that you might have to watch your pennies, you might have to eliminate, maybe instead of going out for dinner, you go out for a picnic and you bring your own favorite, things to eat. This type of thing. You might just want to take a look at what it is that's emotionally disappointing you, because let's remember, with this 5 of Cups in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there's 2 cups that are behind the dark cloak figure, focusing in on the spilt cups rather than the ones that are upright and standing. So you could have someone at home that's very supportive of you, Virgo, but you're ignoring them because you're focused in on business, on money, on work, on your home, on the finances. For some of you, I don't know. Knight of Swords in the recent past, Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Now, these are messages, and they're coming at you fast. They could be messages of love. Someone maybe has woken up to the fact that they absolutely love you, Virgo. Someone might have woken up that you're loving yourself first, Virgo. And now they want to come back for reconciliation. For some of you. That's for you to figure out, because this is in the recent past and it's moving us into the future with the Justice card, and that is of balance, fairness, what's right. And it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. It looks to me, Virgo, that someone is waking up and maybe communicating and apologizing after seeing you love yourself first, that they might have put too many responsibilities on you, Ten of Wands, and saw you working yourself to the bone, and they're okay with it because at least they don't have to do it. Virgo will do it, whatever that means, whether it be at home, whether it be at work. And it's at work with the Eight of Pentacles. So are there people around you that are waking up, Judgment card, to the fact, and communicating, Knight of Swords, that these are not all your responsibilities. You don't need to work as many hours. Maybe, especially with the way that the economy is, they don't want to pay you. Justice. You might have to take some people to court. Justice. To get your rightful wages returned to you. For some of you. And this is where the King of Swords comes into play. The Hangman. Taking a look at things from a different perspective, and maybe not from the analytical, or I'm going to say analytical because it's Virgo perspective, but from a loving perspective, but not in a way that allows people to walk all over you, Virgo, but in a perspective that is of a higher frequency. That does not mean that you can't, King of Swords, bring your receipts, tell the truth, and really when it comes to the Justice card, what's fair and what's right and what's just. And the King of Swords is here to just basically cut out all that BS to get to the point. And if it is from a different perspective, that's like seeing things from the other side. That gives you even more knowledge. A different perspective is a good perspective to have because you can see why people do the things they do. But that doesn't mean that you let them walk all over you. It just, you can understand. With understanding comes compassion. My grandmother used to say, with understanding, when you understand why people do the things they do, you can have compassion for them. But the King of Swords separates himself from the Queen of Cups twice, emotions, so that he can just deal with the facts. This is Piscean energy. Are you dealing with a Pisces? And the Emperor, I love this. Look how you see yourself, Virgo. Look how you see yourself. This is beautiful energy. This is power right here. This is the truth, the power of truth with the King of Swords. This is making decisions and not wavering with the Emperor. And yet taking a look at things with that different perspective. With understanding comes compassion. And the Emperor can be compassionate, but it's not going to change his mind. He is still going to move forward and make decisions that are best for him and those he loves, those with his kingdoms. What's best for the kingdom? This is how you see yourself, Virgo. This is beautiful, gorgeous, strong, powerful energy. Are you finally stepping into your power at work, at home, across all areas of your life? If so, well done, Virgo. The Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, more Piscean energy. This is, oh, people are seeing you be quiet about these golden opportunities. Yes, indeed, that you are collecting, that you are admiring with the Seven of Pentacles, that you are building up. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. These could be income streams. These could be different channels. This could be different websites that you have developed, that you are developing for others, that you get paid to do. This High Priestess is, for me, people don't know what you're doing. It's that silence. It's that quiet. It's that inner knowing, you going deep within, Four of Swords, to find your happiness, the Sun. And the Sun, it looks like this pentacle here. So for some of you, with every opportunity that you create and maybe share with those that are just as hardworking, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, that with the Justice card are bringing to the table what you bring to the table, that sense of balance, equality. Also, this is Libra energy with the Justice card. So this is social. This is social interactions, seeing the opportunities that others are offering you, that you offer them. Maybe you've stumbled across the same opportunity and you can work together. Hope and fear. This was all faded with that Wheel of Fortune here. The Hermit. There you are, Virgo. Look at this powerful line. The Hermit, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. Look at this power. The power of wisdom. The power of psychic ability. The power of silence. Ooh, sometimes silence can be deafening, Virgo, can't it? And the power of decision. The power of people looking up to you for guidance, for, again, King of Swords, decision making. The Emperor is the King of Kings. The Emperor has mastered his mind with the King of Swords, has mastered his emotions with the King of Cups, has mastered his money, his material with the King of Pentacles, and has mastered his own soul action with that King of Wands. That's the fire in you. And the Two of Pentacles, right above that Seven of Pentacles. This is keeping everything all up in the air, right? You're focusing in on higher levels. You still have that pentacle down below. It's at the heart. You're not dropping any pentacles. But this particular character is looking up. Looking for higher. It's almost like not all money is good money, right? Not all deals are good. There's some pretty wicked deals out there. And you're not interested in those, in the low vibing material gain, in fast money. Sure, it can come to you fast. How did you get it? Why is it fast? Is it going to come fast and go fast just as fast? This is also balancing out for some of you. If you have two jobs, you're putting more effort into one and the other one might, sort of fall away. This might be your regular 9-to-5 job and you're focusing in on what would have been the lower pentacle. And of course, with that infinity sign, it could change where your side hustle, your channel, what it is that you might be doing on the side, other than your 9-to-5, it gets more of your attention. And your 9-to-5 is just that, paying the bills, going to work, 9-to-5, getting it done. And then it changes. And then you might get like a promotion. You might get a new job, a new department, and you absolutely love it. You absolutely love it. And here we have that Queen of Cups looking at that Sun card. The Queen of Cups right above that Eight of Pentacles. You could be loving what you do for work right now. Look, you've taken that leap of faith with that Fool card and the Nine of Cups, and it's your wish fulfillment. What is this to you, Virgo? Are you loving what you do right now? Did you get moved out of one department and into another department that you absolutely love? Are you the boss? Are you the one who basically said, hey, company, you're not paying me. I have too many responsibilities. If you do not, and here are my I guess, requirements, my standards. I'm raising my standards because I know how much you guys need me. I don't need you. I really feel that this is what you're coming to the realization and you're communicating it. Why? Because you've done some work, Virgo. You've done some internal healing. You've done some work. Well, when isn't Virgo working? But this is internal stuff. And it's now showing up in your external because that's the way it works in this world. Seven of Swords, that which you might not see, and clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. I really feel that what you do not see is you're too critical. You're lying to yourself about what it is that you do creatively. What it is you do that you love to do. Whatever that means to you, Virgo. Whether it's in the music field. Whether it's... I met a Virgo who made... I'm just going to say art out of trash. He was a welder. And he made beautiful art. and working art where the wind would blow through these things and it would either make noises or almost like optical illusions. Like, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Making little figurines that look like my AI deck, like little robots out of screws and nuts and bolts and whatever what I would consider trash into art. That's what I'm really feeling with this Knight of Cups. That you're, with the Seven of Swords, you might be too critical. You might be lying to yourself that your art, your creations, what it is that you really, Sun card, love to do is trash. It's not. And stop it, Virgo. It's not. Let's get some angel numbers on this. I see 744 and then I see 445. Let's do 744 right there. We'll just open it up to it. Angels are blessing your pathway with spiritual abundance. Absolutely. I see it, Virgo. I really see it. That's the work, the internal work you've been doing. All of your previous concerns about security. There it is right there. And this is the warning, your higher self warning you. Listen, all of your previous concerns about security, wellness, or having enough, Four of Pentacles, are now being overcome. The doors to opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, are being opened and your income is increasing, Virgo. Let's do, that was 744, let's do 445. 445, Virgo. 4. They're telling me 544 first, so let's do that. Your angels are helping to make the changes necessary for you to feel safe and guided to enjoy abundance. The doors to abundance will be opening soon. Virgo, last one, 455. They wanted me to read that one first. 455. This is the one I was going towards. 4, 5, 4. I said 455 and it's 445. I'm going to do both. 445. Archangels. The archangels are guiding you. This is 445. The archangels are guiding you. You are being filled with light, strength, and healing at this time. Beautiful. And then I kept saying 455. So here it is. Big changes are occurring at this time so that you can be more aligned with abundance and expansion. That your angel numbers were all about abundance and expansion, Virgo. So no, if you are not experiencing, if you're still in the Four of Pentacles right now, it is coming. No, because with the work that you do internally, it will show up externally. And that's what I see for you, Virgo. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Force Fairy. Bye for now.